The Whiz Kids had won it, Bobby Thompson had done it, and Yogi read the comics all the while. Rock and roll was being born, marijuana we would scorn. So down on the corner the national pastime went on trial. We're talking baseball, Klazuski, Campanella, talking baseball. The Man and Bobby Fella, the Scooter, the Barber and the Nuke. They knew them all from Boston to Dubuque, especially Willie, Mickey and the Duke. Well, Casey was winning, Hank Aaron was beginning, one Robbie going out, one coming in. Kiner and Midget Goodell, the Thumper and Mel Parnell, and Ike was the only one winning down in Washington. I'm talking baseball, Klazuski, Campanella, talking baseball. The Man and Bobby Fella, the Scooter, the Barber and the Duke. They knew them all from Boston to Dubuque, especially Willie, Mickey and the Duke. Now my old friend, the bachelor, well, he swore he was the Oklahoma Kid, and Cookie played hooky to go and see the Duke. And me, I always loved Willie May. Those were the days. Well, now it's the 80s, and Brett is the greatest, and Bobby Bonds can play for everyone. Rose is at the vet, Rusty again is a Met, and the great Alexander is pitching again in Washington. I'm talking baseball, like Reggie Quisenberry, talking baseball. Carew and Gaylord Perry, Seaver, Garvey, Schmidt, and Vida Blue. If Cooperstown is calling, it's no fluke. They'll be with Willie, Mickey, and the Duke. Mickey and the Duke. Say hey, say hey, say hey. It was Willie, Mickey and the Duke. Say hey, say hey, say hey. I'm talking Willie, Mickey and the Duke. Say hey, say hey, say hey. Willie, Mickey and the Duke. Say hey, say hey, say hey, say hey.
Baseball season's underway. Well, you better get ready for a brand new day. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today. They're singing, go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go! Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today. Go Cubs, go! Got the speed to be the best in the National League. Well, this is the year and the Cubs are real. So come on down to Wrigley Field. We're singing now, go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go! Hey Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today. Go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go! Hey Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs
The stadium was built by Ruth, the Iron Horse was in his youth, the Yankees lineup was a murderer's row. And after Huggins' reign, they were champions again, and winning became the only game for Marcia Joe. I'm talking baseball, Bill Dickey and Lazzari, Yankees baseball. Henrik, Andy Carey, Reynolds, Rashi, Goofy's bag of tricks. They knew him in the apple and the sticks, like the Bambino, the Clipper and the Mick. Well, Casey took over, the Yankees owned October. Whitey was the chairman of the board. Then the boss came in to bat with Reggie and the Cat. They ended the skid, Billy the Kid and the Bronx, they roared. I'm talking baseball, Yogi, Moose and Jerry, Yankees baseball. Pepitone and Terry, Ed
Kelly, Kubek, Munson never quit. The porch in right was Rogers, Ballywick. Like the Bambino, the Clipper and the Mick. And how about Mel Allen and Larson's perfect game? Garrick's speech and Donnie Baseball, Tino, Paul, and Bernie Williams. Holy cow, the Scooters got the ball, and now he's in the hall. In pinstripe tradition, the Yankees have a mission, and they're headed for the Classic in the fall. They've got Damon, they've got Andy, Melky's glove has come in handy. New manager Joe can count on Cano, so let's play ball. I'm talking baseball. A-Rod, Derek Jeter, Yankees baseball. Phil Hughes can throw the heater. Posada and Abreu have the sticks. Jabba and Rivera do the trick. Like the Bambino, the Clipper and the Mick. The Bambino, the Clipper and the Mick. Donnie, 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 I'm talking baseball. Donnie, 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 Yankees baseball, baseball, the Clipper and Donnie, the Mick. Donnie, Donnie, I'm talking baseball. Donnie, 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 the Bambino. Donnie, Donnie.
It looked extremely rocky for the Mudville Nine that day. The score stood 4-2 with but one inning left to play. So when Cooney died at second and Burroughs did the same, a pall-like silence fell upon the patrons of the game. A straggling few got up to go, leaving there the rest, with hope that springs eternal from within the human breast. They thought if only Casey could get a whack at that, we'd put up even money now with Casey at the bat. But Flynn preceded Casey, and likewise so did Blake. And the former was a pudding, and the latter was a fake. So on that stricken multitude a death-like silence sat, for there seemed but little chance of Casey's getting to the bat. But Flynn let go a single, to the wonderment of all, and the much-despised Blakey tore the cover off the ball. So when the dust had settled and they saw what had occurred, there was Blakey safe in second, and Flynn a hugging third. Then from the gladdened multitude went up a joyous yell. It bounded from the mountaintop and rattled in the dell. It struck upon the hillside and rebounded on the flat, for Casey, mighty Casey, was advancing to the bat. There was ease in Casey's manner as he stepped into his place. There was pride in Casey's bearing and a smile on Casey's face. And when, responding to the cheers, he lightly doffed his hat, no stranger in the crowd could doubt was Casey at the bat. 10,000 eyes were on him as he rubbed his hand with dirt. 5,000 tongues applauded as he wiped them on his shirt. And when the writhing pitcher ground a ball into his hip, defiance glanced from Casey's eyes, and a sneer curled Casey's lip. And now the leather-covered sphere came hurtling through the air, and Casey stood a-watching it in haughty grandeur there. Close by the sturdy batsman, the ball unheeded sped. "That ain't my style," said Casey. "Strike one," the umpire said. From the benches black with people, there went up a muffled roar, like the beating of the storm waves on a stern and distant shore. Kill him! Kill the umpire! Someone shouted from the stand, and it's likely they'd have killed him had not Casey raised his hand. With a smile of noble charity, great Casey's visage shone. He stilled the rising tumult, and he bade the game go on. He signaled to the pitcher, and once more the spheroid flew, but Casey still ignored it, and the umpire said, "Strike two!" "Fraud!" cried the maddened thousands, and the echo answered, "Fraud!" But one scornful look from Casey, and the audience was awed. They saw his face grow stern and cold. They saw his muscles strain. And they knew that Casey would not let that ball go by again. The sneer is gone from Casey's lip. His teeth are clenched in hate. He pounds with cruel vengeance, his bat upon the plate. And now the pitcher holds the ball, and now he lets it go. And now the air is shattered by the force of Casey's blow! Oh, somewhere in this favored land, the sun is shining bright. The band is playing somewhere, and somewhere hearts are light. And somewhere men are laughing, and somewhere children shout. But there is no joy in Mudville. Mighty Casey has struck out.